they have certain rules and laws and stuff that you have to follow, bud, and that's just the way it is.
I'm not taking off my hat and glasses. To obscure my identity so you have no idea who I am and never will know who I am. Shame on both of you.
Yeah, it's downstairs. I can show you where it's at.
I'd love to. Thank you. You guys are just being transparent and open about everything, and no problem. So I really appreciate that.
Hey everyone, I am Free. As you know, I don't do voice recordings really ever for my stories, but this is a different one, an actual freedom fight between the city and the county of Yakima in Washington state. This turned out to be a First Amendment and Fourth Amendment audit. I don't know if you've ever watched a Fourth Amendment audit before, but if you haven't, you're about to see one now.
Alright guys, we're at the Yakima County Courthouse, which also includes executive branch offices such as the auditor's office, treasurer's office. I'm going to go in and check it out.
Thank you very much for the advice. Yeah, I just went down yesterday and they came right today.
Can I go through this one?
Take everything out of your pockets, place everything in the bin. Are you wearing a belt today?
I am.
Just going to remove that belt, place it in the bin. Do you have on a watch or a bracelet?
I don't.
Go ahead and remove your jacket.
Sure.
Need your hat and your glasses also. Do you have on Bluetooth?
I do.
Take that out, place that in the bin also.
I'm not taking off my hat and glasses. No way.
Take a look at your purse real quick.
You guys must not love the Fourth Amendment around here too much.
I'm sorry, could you repeat that?
Yeah, I said you guys must not like the Fourth Amendment around here too much.
What makes you say that? Why do you draw that conclusion?
Because I'm creating my privacy by masking my identity, and you're saying I have to identify myself on camera by giving my face.
I didn't ask you that.
Well, that's what you're doing by action. Not okay, man. Not okay. You guys love your Second Amendment around here, not your Fourth. Not okay. Take it up to county commissioners, denying access to the executive branch of government, requiring identification to get to them just because it's a courthouse. That's all sorts of silliness, man. You should know that. You should know that. Shame on both of you. Well, guys, the Yakima County Courthouse has excessive requirements that violate the Fourth Amendment on identifying and going in, so definitely a fail for the Yakima County Courthouse. We'll head over to the City Hall, see if the state executive or the city executive branch functions decently. All right, guys, we're in the Yakima City Hall. Just going to check it out, see what they have going on in here. Hello. I'd like to please get a public records request form. Thank you.
Just one, and do you want to fill it out here?
No, I'll take it with me. I'm going to go get some coffee. I'll fill it out and bring it back. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Yeah, not much to see. I mean, it seems like they're doing a pretty good job not being concerned about all that kind of stuff. We'll go upstairs and see what's up here.
Hello.
Hi.
Can I help you?
Nope, just checking out the city hall. Appreciate it. Yeah, they pretty much have everything, locked off, which, I mean, if they want privacy, that's the best way to go about it. Actually, I do have a quick question. Am I able to check out the city council chambers at all? And where are those at?
I'll get my supervisor for you.
Sure, you bet. Thanks. Oh, I'm done. I'm just waiting. Go ahead. Good. How you doing? I just want to know if I can view the city council chambers. I was walking through city hall, checking things out, and I didn't see any signs for them. So, is that in this building?
Yeah, it's downstairs. I can show you where it's at.
I'd love to. Thank you.
How's your day going?
Well, not bad. How are you?
Good. Let's go this way. I think this will be a little quicker. It's going good. It's been busy.
Thank you.
I'm ready for some more weather.
Oh my gosh, yes. That has been not fun. I don't know, especially, as I get older too. I mean, when I was younger and I'd ski all the time, it just didn't bother me. And I'm like, now all of a sudden it's like, you get a consistent week of like 25. You're like,
I know.
I'm gonna die.
And we've had a lot of those this winter.
I literally walked right by it. Okay.
So this is council chambers. Do you want to go into it?
Yeah, just like
Okay.
to take a
Let
quick
me
thing.
go chat with Callie real quick and just get
Sure.
some access for you.
Yeah, thank you. I really appreciate it. Now look at the difference, guys. City Hall in Yakima, vastly better than the county. County is just unbelievable. So that's a problem I have with how courthouses are set up. They put executive branch functions inside of the county, and then when you attempt to gain access to executive branch departments, you can't, because you have to go through the county's security from the judicial branch. They set the standards effectively for gaining access to the executive branch. That's really inappropriate. I don't think anybody's ever questioned that. I mean, I've never heard of it. You guys should leave comments and let me know if you've run across similar things where you didn't want to go through, like you saw that deputy saying, you need to take off your hat and sunglasses. Well, they got facial recognition nowadays. They can scan your face, gain your identity, and now you've got a problem with that. So let me know what you guys think.
Okay, sir. So I wasn't sure if they had anything scheduled or planned in here, so I wanted to make sure of that first.
Oh yeah, no sweat. No, that totally makes sense. Thanks.
So this is our chambers. Let me see.
Cool.
There's a light switch on the back wall.
Thank you, Callie. Appreciate it. Yeah.
Boy, I really appreciate the city hall's professionalism compared to the county. The county across the street, terrible behavior. Terrible. I just literally couldn't believe it. They're asking for ID for me to gain access to the executive branch and all that. And look at this. You guys are just being transparent and open about everything, and no problem. So I really appreciate that. This is nice.
It is.
That's a lot of city council members.
Well, we've got the 7 council members and then the attorney and the city manager and the.
Oh, okay. All right. That makes more sense
We gotta
now.
give more.
I was like, wow, that's a lot of
Yeah.
council
A
members.
lot of seats around the
Makes a lot more sense. So do you guys get with the current, how political climate's a bit robust these days, do you guys get some pretty heated city council meetings, or is it generally speaking pretty low-key?
It's a pretty cordial group. It's been really
That's good.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
good.
It's been good.
So I know a lot of that stuff that's been going on, you know, like with schools, for example, you know, curriculum and that kind of stuff is seeing both school boards and city councils getting bombarded around the country with, you know, different perspectives and outlooks and people getting pretty vociferous about it.
Sure.
So,
Yeah.
but none of that here, huh?
Yeah,
It's been pretty quiet.
That's cool.
Yeah. And all of our agendas are online too for public access, so you can see what's coming up on all the meetings and
It's good.
all public information. So,
Transparency and openness, that's
That's
the way
right.
to win the day,
Yeah.
right? That's the way to win the day.
Yeah.
People, you don't have to have a degree to smell something's wrong. You're just like, something don't seem right about what's going on here. And, you know, people start asking questions and then people start getting upset and, you know, all that. So, cool. Well, I appreciate you showing me around the building, so thank you.
Yeah,
All
absolutely.
right, take care. Well, hopefully the county will take some lessons from you guys. They need a little more freedom.
Is it $60 an hour?
Appreciate it. I'm sorry, what was your name again?
Tony.
Steve.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. What do you do here?
I'm the supervising code inspector for codes.
Oh, cool,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Well, hey, I appreciate you just jumping in and,
Yeah,
you know,
absolutely.
squaring away what you need to square away.
Yeah,
That's
no
awesome.
problems. Have a good one, Steve.
All right, take care. All right, guys, City Hall's squared away. I mean, they had no issue. I think that one lady upstairs, the Hispanic lady, was like a little, I don't know, concerned or put off by whatever was going on. But honestly, I just thought that was, you know, fine, but that's really about it. Yeah, sorry. You're a deputy, right?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm trying to gain access to my executive branch and legislative branch, the county commissioners.
Okay.
And I'm being told to gain access to the building because it's a courthouse complex. I have to take off my glasses and hat.
Okay.
I don't want to identify myself. I want to be able to anonymously, which is why I'm creating my own privacy because there's no privacy in public. I'm trying to maintain my.
You know that you're being audio and video recorded. Okay.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah.
All right, perfect.
I mean, it's no requirement in this state to let me know anyways, but.
So,
So the issue is I'm trying to gain access to the executive and legislative branch so I can redress grievances I have with the government.
okay.
But the judicial branch, by way of the courthouse security, is preventing me from accessing them unless I identify for safety reasons.
Did they ask you for ID or?
No, but those cameras can absolutely can be used for facial recognition later. And I don't want to be facially recognized.
Right now they don't have that technology.
No, I get it, but it can be sent off depending on what happens. So I'm not looking to have. That's why I'm taking the extra efforts as a citizen that I need to do
Okay.
to mask my identity and not be identified.
Well, there is a screening process, and if they ask you to remove your glasses or hat or whatever to get through. Then,
No, I get that. What I'm saying is I'm trying to redress grievances with my government,
okay.
and I'm being prevented from doing so.
Have you thought about firing off an email to them?
I don't have email. I don't have a computer.
Okay. Maybe give a phone call. They can give you a call.
Don't have a phone.
I don't know what to tell you.
I know. See, and that's the problem. I should be able, by analog process, be able to access my government to seek redress for grievances, but I can't even just walk in absent having the possibility that the government will identify me against my wishes. And I'm taking every effort, reasonably so,
Okay.
to obscure my identity so you have no idea who I am and never will know who I am when I go in to seek redress for my grievances.
Okay, well, there is a process, and if you don't want to go through that process, then
I can't seek redress for my grievances. I just want to get that on camera. I just want, employees of the local government to say that on camera. That's all I need.
They have certain rules and laws and stuff that you have to follow, bud, and that's just the way it is.
Well, rules are not laws. Now, if you're saying there's a statute that says they can compel my identification to seek redress for my grievances, I just don't remember seeing that one in the First Amendment. That's just kind of weird.
Anything else from us, bud?
No, I just wanted to see if you could help me. It doesn't look like you can, so.
okay.
Sounds good.
All right.
All right, have a good day.
Does that sound good to you? That's unfortunate. All right. Well, guys, Yakima County apparently hates the First Amendment. They love their second. They just hate their first. The city of Yakima, however, on the other hand, loves the First Amendment. As you can see, I was able to go in, get a public records request form, They didn't have my identification. Come right across the street. There it is too. Look at that. There's City Hall for the city of Yakima. Go in there. You can get a public records request form, walk in, check out city council chambers, come across the street. You check out the county courthouse. The judicial branch sets rules for gaining access to the county building. And if you don't follow the judicial branch's rules for gaining access to the courthouse building, you can't access your executive and legislative branches of government to seek redress for your grievances. That's really terrible. Just absolutely terrible. But, you know, it is what it is. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this video, I'm going to send it off to the commissioners, and I'm going to see if the executive branch will try to hold the judicial branch to account and find a way to allow access to the executive legislative parts of the building while keeping the judicial branch separate. I think that's reasonable. I mean, preferably I would just like to have the judicial branches as accessible as the others, but you know, this is a long slog of a fight. By just simply making certain declarations about the First Amendment, whatever, you're not going to convince them. As you can see, the deputies there just simply didn't care. They just think that rules are whatever they are and they're not meant to be broken, or that there's dictators that can just set those rules no matter what.